financial management, and particularly financial risk management, is proper measurement. It is not a certainty that good measurement will lead to good management. It is, however, a certainty that bad measurement will lead to bad management. And we have had an extraordinarily long period of bad measurement. But I do want to point one thing out. This bad measurement was entirely in the opposite direction throughout the 1980s, and in fact, at every period up to around a crossover point in 1990, the measurements were leading to overfunding of these public plans, because actuaries were using 6% and working their way up to 7 and then 7.5 as the long treasury bond was declining from 14 to 12 to 10. And around 1990, they crossed at 8. And the treasury bonds continued down to about 2.5, and now they're just below 3.5. I'm talking about the longest bond. At the same time, the actuaries got up to 8 and said, well, who wants to lower it?
Exactly.
And that's when you get essentially a political problem. We didn't have a problem raising it. That was always welcome. But the actuary who says, I want to lower the rates, will be fired and replaced by an actuary who's willing to keep that. Now, in the very last 2 or 3 years, and I think a part of the credit for this goes to Josh and Robert Novi Marks, we've seen those rates begin to come down. We're probably, on average, as much as 50 basis points below where we were 3 or 4 years ago. Does that sound right? Across the
almost
spectrum?
50, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not go overboard and call it 50.
Maybe I'd say 40.
Okay. You understand these rates are 400 or 500 basis points too high, and we're talking about whether they've adjusted them 50 basis points or 40 basis points in the right direction.